Hi, my name is Candy. I'm coming back for my second fill, and today I'm actually going to be meeting up with the nutritionist because I'm looking for a new nutrition plan.
Hey Candy, how you doing?
Hi.
Good, huh? How's it good to see you again?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Great. I'm just fantastic. Well, what's going on today?
I feel that I'm not eating properly. Like, I know that the lap band is here, but it's not a food police, you know. And it's hard for me to grow up from the food that we grew up on, is, you know, soul food and fried chicken, and for me having a family now, I still cook heavy.
Yes.
So I'm having problems with that.
Now, one of the things about a lap band is that it is a tool, just like you said.
Mm-hmm.
It can only help, but most of the work is done by the patient.
Mm-hmm.
So about 90, maybe even 95% of the work is done by the patient. You have a lap band in place, however, making wise choices on your food is still very important.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why a nutritionist is so very important. A dietitian is very important to work hand in hand with that person. Mm-hmm. The other thing comes right back to you again. It's making better choices of the food that you eat. Mm-hmm. On top of that, there is a specific time to eat certain foods. So we have to really look at some of the decisions we're making and making sure that we have a good schedule, because the schedule is super important also. Mm-hmm. So what time do you get up in the morning?
I get up at 8.
So at 8 o'clock,
mm-hmm.
From 8 o'clock, that means that you're going to actually count from 6 hours. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Mm-hmm. 2 o'clock would be your largest meal. Now, when you start to descend during your day, your cutoff time should be about 7 p.m. or 8 o'clock. Okay. 12 hours from the time that you wake up, mm-hmm. okay? You may be eating too late. I think if you think about it, you may eat too late.
I think that's what it is.
You eat a large amount of food, or too large in order to take to bed. Mm-hmm. It takes an average of 3 hours for food to break down enough for it not to disturb your sleep, especially if you eat proteins mm-hmm. at the end of the day. So the lap band may be in effect a very, very wonderful tool, mm-hmm. but you have to use that tool.
True. That is true. And sometimes I find myself, like, if I wake up in the morning, I'll have a slim fast, and then I'll drink a lot of water. And then about 12 o'clock, if I'm ready to eat lunch, you know, I kind of regurgitate on it a little bit, because I feel that if I'm having a liquid diet towards the morning, it's kind of difficult to have something chunky. Mm-hmm. So should I start off with food in the morning, maybe have a slim fast for lunch, mm-hmm. or, you know, or diet shake for lunch, or how should I do that?
Well, that's an excellent question. Mm-hmm. The foods that really work with the lap band the most, for the most effective result, mm-hmm. are those homemade foods. Mm. Not foods from a box or frozen foods or a can. Mm-hmm. Now, you can eat those things. However, whole foods are holed up in the pouch or your upper chamber mm-hmm. longer. So that means that it'll keep you from being hungry longer, over 3 to 4 hours. Mm-hmm. It'll also help to control the amount of calories that are going to your stomach. Mm-hmm. Any of those drinks out there, mm-hmm. That they may be good drinks, they may be healthy drinks. However, the lap band was designed for solid foods. Solid foods, not mushy foods, not liquids. Of course, you're going to drink liquids. You also should drink your liquids up to about 5 minutes. The more you push it back, the better. Like 15 minutes if you can. But you can drink up to about 5 minutes.
This time around, we're going to have a good outcome. I'm going to put a bigger effort towards eating and waiting for drinking. Because I think growing up, you want juice, you want, you know,
yes.
this and that, and you tend to do both. And you really do have to train yourself for one at a time.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. You do have to train
I think
yourself.
I'm working off of old habits.
Yeah.
which is a big struggle, you know.
Yes.
Especially if you've been doing it for 20 and 30 years. You know, I'm 28, so I've been doing it all my life, and then now
you're 28, but you've been doing it 30 years.
Yeah, I've been doing it 30 years, 32 years, and it seems, you know, you one thing with the lab brain, you must break old habits.
Yeah. Excellent point. Excellent point. Yeah, so to help you with your specific challenge is to make sure that you eat within the first hour that you're up, and that should be raw fruits. Raw fruits. As you graduate into the day, 2 hours after that, you can have fruits with protein. 2 hours after that, you can have the same thing, raw fruits with protein. Again, not canned and frozen. If you can't do any better than that, then that's all you have. But nevertheless, if you can get some fresh raw fruits, of course, do that. Your middle meal, which will be 2 hours after your second snack, will be your largest meal, and that should be protein. 3 hours after that, you're going to eat another snack. And then that should be your carbohydrates, along like vegetables, you know, vegetables and grains. So like for instance, a soup and a bran muffin, you know, vegetable stew, or any types of vegetables that you like. It might be squash or corn or onions, or, you know, a mixture of all of that. But that's when you can, those are the foods that help you to relax more, the carbohydrates. At the end of the day, you should be your smallest meal, because you don't need all that energy to go to bed. You don't need all that energy to relax. Okay, what happens is we end up eating comfort food. We want to be comfortable, and you're looking at a good movie or a good show, and we want to, you know, this is great, right?
He was very knowledgeable. A lot of stuff that I've read or that I've heard was nothing that was coming out of his mouth, so that was like a real eye-opener to me. And I do feel bad because I really wanted to stick to my 1,200 calories a day, but unfortunately I'm a real person, so I made a boo-boo. But this time, come next time, you guys will see more results.